I didn't like who I was. I was fat and I didn't like the way people looked at me, and I made that decision to do something about it. Come here. The reason I started lecturing with PTSD was because I didn't want people to feel like, didn't want them to suffer like I had suffered in the past 15 years. It wasn't until 15 years after 9/11 that I was diagnosed with PTSD. I thought it was just a way of life. I thought my anxiety, my road rage, the bad dreams were just my life. So my road rage was so bad at times that I would actually try and take people out of their cars. I remember there was a young kid that I was knocking on his window, getting him to try and open his door because he had cut me off. This dog was my therapy dog. She was never trained, but she never left my side. I couldn't do the stuff that I used to be able to do. I can't be a paramedic anymore. I have to sit behind a desk. And it created in my mind that I was kind of worthless. And it actually showed up, and nobody really diagnosed it. What was I doing? I was filling it with food. Food was my best friend. Food never let me down. Food was always there. And that always made me feel good. That was my drug. I had to find a new relationship with the food that I was eating. So my mother-in-law introduced me to Dr. Procrit, and after talking to him, he convinced me that he was the doctor to do my surgery. He made me feel comfortable. And from that point on, Dr. Procrit introduced me to Dr. Kammerer, and they, as a team, worked really well.
He came to us looking for help with being overweight. We're able to help him make significant changes to his life, and the surgery was the start of that. The surgery, the whole process, really helped to further his efforts that he had already started in this process, and really helped him to get back on track with a lot of the things that he had been struggling with throughout his life.
The team itself is just from Dr. Procrit on down to the receptionist to everybody within the office was just great. Since I've had the surgery, everybody comes in, looks at me, says, "You look so much better. You look so much more confident. You just look great." And it's a pleasure to be around you. It's the old Danny that's back.
Definitely became more social and outgoing. The way you look, the way you feel, you're confident. Obviously, when we dress nice and we look good in the clothes we wear, we're happy in our own skin, then everybody else sees that.
The motorcycle has been a stress reliever for me. I would get on the bike and just go out and ride, because when you're riding a motorcycle, all you can think about is riding the bike. Everything else you just put on the wayside. Now I'm just being able to get back on it and riding.
I think his sleeping was a big issue with him,
yeah.
And now he can sleep better. He doesn't have as many nightmares.
I would recommend anybody have this surgery. It was the best thing I've done.